Hi, Michael Zurek with Sailors with Cars. First video, first time on YouTube. So we're going to discuss a little bit about why I've got this YouTube channel, what I think this YouTube channel should be about, and of course, as I progress past 2 people that are maybe watching it and get some comments, I can expand the channel to more. So first off, why am I doing this channel? Well, Sailors with Cars. I am a retired sailor. I spent 28 years in the Navy. I retired as a naval officer. I have dealt with cars my whole life, engines of various sorts, and I always thought that military, cars, those are 2 things that go together like peanut butter and jelly as far as I'm concerned. I have never met a sailor that didn't care about their car or wanted to talk about their car. So this YouTube channel is just that. I plan on finding military members, letting them talk about their car, show their car off, discuss good, bad, indifferent. Hell, maybe they hate their car, I don't know, but we'll let them talk about it. First interview, it's me. You get me, you get my car, you get everything you wanted to know. As you can see, I'm not in the garage. It's a nice day. I thought I'd start this channel right out here outside where it's sun and fun and ready to go with talking about cars and my background. First off, I joined the Navy in 1984, various duty stations overseas in the United States. I progressed up to the rank of Chief Petty Officer, which is E7 for you that are in the military and know something about the military. I was commissioned under the Limited Duty Officer Program. My specialty was engineering. Real specialty, steam engineering, which shows how old I am. I retired out of the Navy in 2012, and this year I decided I'd do something different, and I thought I'd go with the YouTube channel. With that, I'm going to move to the garage, show off my first vehicle, which is a 2017 Porsche 718S, and walk that car with you and talk about it. All right, see you in a couple. All right, Michael with Sailors with Cars, and we're here in the garage. And I'm hoping that the garage will be a place that I can interview a lot of people, just not myself all the time. But being I don't have anybody to interview at the moment, it's going to be me. And I guess one thing I need to talk about is what drew me to this car. I can't say I was a Porsche person to begin with, because I wasn't. I actually was not going to buy a Porsche. I was going to buy a Fiat. Don't laugh too hard. I was going to buy the Spider, the 124 Spider, with a manual transmission in it. I thought that was a pretty spunky car, so I went to buy the car, went to the local dealership, had cash ready to buy, and all I got was it's going to take a while to get one. First dealership I went to, and I'll call them out because I thought they sucked, Mossy here in San Diego, had nothing to do with me. They didn't want to talk to me, they thought I was joking, and I left that dealership and went to the dealership up in Kearney Mesa and ordered one there. Well, 3-4 months went by, still didn't really have a good status of where the vehicle was. Got looking around, and sure enough on the Auto Trader, this baby comes up. And if you've ever bought a Porsche, which I said this is the only one I've ever bought, what I found was you can't find a lot of private parties that have them. When I was looking for a Roadster, the Boxster, because that was in my price range and that's what I wanted a convertible, and I wanted a 6-speed manual transmission. So of course I made it difficult on myself to even find a car to begin with. Anyhow, this popped up, called the gentleman several times, finally got through to him. I paid the full price that he was asking for it, and I'm upfront with this. I paid $59,000 for this car. In my mind, it was a good price. The car had 1,200 miles on it. It is a 2017 model. I bought it in March of 2018. The gentleman I bought it from lived in Mission Viejo. He just told me he didn't want the car anymore, and he put it up for the market, and I bought it and drove it home that day. What I like about the car? Well, performance. I love the way that it handles. I love the acceleration. I love that it's a stick shift. It's comfortable. It's a convertible. So when you're listening to your stereo, you're of course not going to get the crisp sound that you would expect driving a car with the top up compared with the top down. I drive this car with the top down a lot. I really don't care what the temperature is because, once again, I live here in San Diego. We don't really have cold weather. If it rains, of course the top's up, and I very seldom drive it in the rain to begin with. Color, black, not my favorite, but bought it used. Can't change the color. Wasn't going to wrap it to a different color. What I did though is I had it 100% wrapped with clear bra material, and if you're not familiar with that material, it is I like to explain it as like tint for your window, except it's clear tint for your car. It's a little bit thicker, and it keeps rock chips and anything else from marring up your paint. Will it mar itself? Yes, it will, but I'd rather have the clear bra get dinged up than have my paint get dinged up. I also have a ceramic coat on this car, which keeps it shiny and makes it easier for me to clean. Once again, it's black. Black is a tough color to clean. Even sitting here in the garage, not driving it, I can leave the cover off of it for maybe a day and it'll have a layer of dust on it. So usually when it's in the garage, I'm not driving it, I do keep it covered inside. I'm gonna walk around the car. Give me a second to set the camera up and we'll do a walk around and we'll talk a little bit more. All right, the car itself. Well, first off, I love the wheels. Easy to clean. Love the red brake calipers. They've got the ceramic coating on those also, which makes it easier to clean. As I said, the black, tough color, but you know, I believe in the clear bra and I believe in the clear coat, and that makes a big difference when it comes to cleaning it. Sleek lines. Love the intakes. Am I happy about the engine, mid-engine car? Well, I am. You get great performance and you get a 50-50 balance. You can't go wrong with that. Can you look at the engine? No, not so much with that. Nothing to look at, nothing to see. You can't do a damn thing with it, which, you know what, whatever. It is what it is. Inside. Love the seats. These are not the bottom of the barrel seats and they're not the top of the line seats. Do I exactly know what seats they are? I don't, but they're the mid ones and they're pretty damn comfortable. Bolsters were in good shape. The guy was great. He threw in the floor mats, threw in the cover. As I said, it only had 1,200 miles on it. 6-speed automatic. It's got great performance. Little bit of turbo leg, but I don't mind that at all. Easy to drive, very forgiving clutch, that's for sure. What else can I tell you? Does have cup holders. They're kind of neat. I'll show you how that works in a minute. Storage. Well, I tell you what, for a convertible, I think it's got plenty of storage. You've got a frunk and a trunk. And yeah, the trunk is a little weak, but you know, what are you putting in there? My wife and I do go grocery shopping with it. Right now, the exterior car cover's in there, and I can put the inside car cover in there. That's about it. It's got a good lines on the back. It's a good looking car, and I don't just say that because it's mine, but I've seen a lot of them, and that's why I chose to get one, because it is a good looking car. Can't get in it because the door's locked. As I said, it's got kind of neat cup holders. A lot of you guys might not care about that, but you know what? It's the little things. Kind of pop out. There's one on each side there. And it will hold a cup of coffee, so better than nothing. Another view. Get a good view of it here. Yeah, it's got a frunk. Lots of room. Deep. Trust me, you can get a lot of groceries in there. We know that's for a fact. Front end. And back end, a little beefier tires on the back end here. Haven't had to shop for tires yet. This has a Yokohama racing tires on it. The guy put those on it. This is not a loaded Porsche for sure. For you that aren't familiar with Porsches, basically if you want to breathe air in the cockpit, that costs you extra. There is no such thing as anything that doesn't cost. It has Apple Play, which is standard in a Toyota. You pay $800 for it in a Porsche. Just the way it goes. So with that, yeah, not a lot of upgrades with it, but that's okay. For me, it's a roadster. I don't use it as a daily driver. Wife and I take it out on the weekends. I drive it to work once in a while. My biggest fear is where I park it and getting it scratched. Top goes up and down. I think it is 13 seconds. And you can lower the top and raise the top if you're going less than 30 miles an hour or 35. Sorry, I don't have a spec sheet in front of me. Anyhow, that's about all I can say without babbling on here. My trusty helper Pacer. Say hi, Pace. Like I said, first video, first car, first interview, me. If you're interested, if you'd like me to interview you, if you'd like to show your car off, well, hit me up, Sailorswithcars.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and you can go onto the webpage, send me a message, and we can set it up. So, with that, I'll end the first video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully more than just my wife. Maybe my brother will actually watch this. Anyhow, have a good day. Talk to you later.